this is a full body Pilates workout. You do not need any equipment. So you're gonna stand on your yoga mat, and let's just start by talking about our Pilates breath. We're inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Let's just start by warming up the upper body. So we're gonna take some shoulder rolls all the way up, back, and down. Finding that breath, big deep inhale, and exhale, blow it out. Think about lifting the chin away from the chest, opening up the chest, opening the shoulders, and then we'll start to roll those circles in the opposite direction. We're just coming forward here, releasing any tension. And we'll do that 2 more times. Good, now let's make some neck circles. So I just want you to start to roll that head all the way down and around for a complete circle, and then let the neck fall open and back. So it's an exhale to look down, and then start to circle the head all the way around. And then we'll just reverse that circle, take it the opposite way. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale all the way around. Good, now interlace your fingers, turn your palms to the screen. I want you to lift your arms up to the sky, take an inhale here. On your exhale, take it into a side bend. So we're just reaching to the right, finding that big stretch throughout our obliques on the left side. Connect to your rib cage here. Spend a moment, take 1 more breath, push just a little bit further. Back to center, and then reach in the opposite direction. Big side bend. Push those hips to the right as you lean to the left. 1 more full breath. And then come back to where we started. Now take those hands, open the palms. We're gonna exhale as we bend the elbows wide, and then inhale to lengthen and lift the arms back up to the sky. Exhale, wide bend in the elbows, slide the shoulder blades into the back pockets. Inhale to lift and lengthen. And let's just keep that going. We're starting to build a little bit of heat in the upper body, just using our own body weight. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that 5 more times. Draw your belly button into your spine every time you exhale. Think about connecting to your core. Good, last 2 here. And we'll go last one. Bend the arms and then bring them into the chest like you're about to high five your hands together, and then pull those shoulder blades together. Open the chest. Good, take the shoulder blades apart, close it in. Let's inhale as we open. Exhale to close. Here's 4, 5. We're already starting to get warm, halfway there. Let's go 3 more. Pulling that belly in tight. Last 2. And we'll go last one here. We're gonna open the arms out and then squeeze those biceps as hard as you can. So start to pulse it out here. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms in. From here we pulse. Keep that chin away from the chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms all the way out. We're going into body weight bicep curl. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale to lengthen and reach. Exhale to bend. Inhale to extend. Good. Halfway there. Last 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bend the elbows. From here we pulse up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, slight bend in the elbows. We pulse from here. 10, 9, 8, keep the core tight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check it out. We're gonna open the arms all the way out. Nothing in my core is changing. Don't stick your butt out. Pull those hips forward. Bring the arms all the way back in. We're gonna inhale as we open and lengthen. Exhale to pull it in. Energy through the crown of the head. We're standing tall. We're focusing on really good posture. Start to embrace the burn. Good. Give me 5 more strong. Last 4. Arms are burning for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms all the way out from here. We pulse up and down. Squeeze it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to cross over under for 10, 9, don't lose it, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're not done. Reach the arms all the way out. Turn the thumbs to the ground. Pinky fingers reach up to the sky. It looks like this from the side. Tiny circles. Pull that tummy in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 10, 9. Don't let your arms drop. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We pulse back for an imaginary wall. Just reach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and shake it out just for a minute. Big deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now we're going to work into our triceps. I want you to inhale. Lift your arms up to the sky. Find prayer pose. Bend those elbows. Bring the hands behind the back, like you're trying to reach your fingertips in between your shoulder blades. Now squeeze the back side of the arms. Use those triceps to lift up. We're going to lower all the way down, squeeze, and lift back up. Here's 3, 4. Inhale to bend, exhale to extend. 5, 6, 7, 8. You're so much stronger than you think you are. 9 and 10. Bring the arms back in between the shoulder blades. Little tiny pulse. It looks like this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms all the way behind the body. We're going to take a slight bend in the knees. You're going to squeeze those palms in towards each other. We pulse up and down. 10, 9. Chest is bright. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze from the back side of the arms. Little tiny circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep squeezing. 2, 1. Last thing here. Pulse up and down just like we started. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, take a second, shake it out. Maybe cross over under. Once more, all the way through. And now I want you to bend one elbow, grab that elbow with the opposite arm, place that hand in between the shoulder blades, and again, lift the chin off the chest, start to stretch out the back of the arm. Big inhale here, and exhale. We're gonna switch to the other side, grab that opposite elbow, chin off the chest, full breath. Exhale, push it out, let it go. Okay, we did some upper body. Let's now work into our low body. We're gonna stand with our legs straight. Feet are in parallel. We're about hip distance apart. We're gonna inhale as we press our butt back. Sit down into your squat, bend your knees. We're gonna lift right back up to the top. It's an inhale to sit low. Press those knees out. Exhale to lift. Really squeeze your booty all the way to the top. Good. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, we're gonna sit down low, we're gonna hold it low. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, look forward, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna bounce up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We bounce. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. Release that tension. Good. Okay, now we're gonna bring our feet together. We're gonna step back into an alternating lunge. So I'm gonna take my left leg, I'm gonna reach that leg back, nice and strong through this right leg here. I'm gonna pull it right back in. Now we're alternating. Right leg steps back, we pull it all the way in. Trying to keep this knee over the ankle. Here's 2, 3, nice and steady. 4, 5. Inhale to step back. Exhale to come forward. 6, 7. 2 more per side. Stay with me. On our last one, we're going to press it back and we're going to hold it nice and strong. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bounce up and down. 10, reach this opposite knee for the ground. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in. Step those feet together. You know what's coming. Same thing on the other side. Press back into your lunge. Left knee over left ankle. Good. We're going to bounce up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We bounce. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in. Really nice. Okay, walk around, shake out your legs. Let's do just a little bit of balance work here while we're still standing. I want you to separate your feet a little bit more narrow than hip distance. Standing tall, genie arms. We cross right in front. This is going to help us find our balance. I want you to take your left leg. I want you to lift it up into the chest and then set the leg right back down. Same thing on the other side. Right leg draws up, the belly button pulls up and in. Use your core. Bring that leg right back to where we started. Good. Lift on an exhale and lower on an inhale. We've got 3 more on each side. Find a spot maybe in front of you that's not moving, and that becomes your focal point. That's going to help you to find balance. 1 more per side. Here's our challenge. Lift up and just hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the left leg down. Right leg lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the leg down. Good. Okay, one more thing here. We're standing at the back of our mat this time, and we're going to take it all the way down. So I want you to take a big inhale. Lift your arms up to the sky. Energy through the fingertips. On your exhale, slight bend in the knees, reach your hands down past your toes. Just hang here for a second. Go ahead and drop your head through your shoulders. Nod your head yes. And shake your head no. Big inhale from the bottom. Exhale, lift from the pelvic floor. Pull the abdominals in. Fingertips are heavy to the top. We're gonna roll up one vertebra at a time, and then we're gonna roll the shoulders all the way back. Let's do that once more. Big inhale to lift the arms up to the sky. Exhale, draw the tummy in. Go ahead and nod your head, reach your hands down. This time I want you to take it out into your downward dog. Fingertips are spread wide. Separate those feet so that you have some room and you feel supported. Let your head fall through your shoulders. Find that nice, gentle articulation in the spine. No need to keep your legs perfectly straight. This is your opportunity to find balance and to stretch. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, pike those hips just a little bit higher. Now I want you to jog it out. We're just taking that pedal to work into the calves and the hamstrings. Alternating bend, lowering and lifting the heels. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back onto your heels, and then we're gently going to take it down to our hands and knees. Now, probably you'll want to walk your hands back depending on where they are from your downward dog. Shoulders are going to go right over the wrists. We start with a nice long neutral here. Take an inhale through your nose, look forward. On your exhale, round your spine, pull the abdominals in, and look down towards your thighs. On your inhale, start to arch your back, lift your gaze, look forward, creating as much space between the tailbone and the top of the head as you can. Exhale, look down, round the spine. Inhale, lift your gaze and lengthen. Think about one breath per movement. This is a really great stretch for not only your hips, but your spine and your arms and even your low body into your legs. And let's do that 3 more times. Last 2 here. And we'll go last one, big scoop in the belly, and then inhale to lengthen. Now find your neutral. So get rid of that arch. The arch looks like this. Come to that nice long flat back. We're gonna isolate our shoulder blades working into our serratus. So I want you to lead with your chest. Inhale, think about pinching your shoulder blades together as you kind of shrug your chest down. And now exhale, pull those shoulder blades apart as you lift away from your yoga mat. So it's an inhale to slump down, and then exhale, correct it, fix your posture, pull those shoulder blades apart. And let's just do 5 of these, 1 more. Good, now separate your knees to the outer edges of your mat and bring your big toes to touch. Press all the way back into your child's pose by sinking your hips to your heels. Stretch your arms all the way out in front of you and let your head just drop. Take a moment just to stretch here. Inhale through the nose and exhale, let it go. Now I want you to walk your hands over to the left side of the room, and as you walk to the left, sit back on your right hip. Try to find that stretch that travels from the right hand all the way down to the right hip and maybe even into the glute. And now that you're here, keep your hands reaching to the left. Start to press your hips into your hands. Feels a little bit odd at first, but I just want you to rock forward and back at that diagonal. Maybe you'll inhale to sit back, exhale to come forward, and we'll just do that a couple more times. You can rest on that right forearm. Good, sinking all the way back. Now come to center. While you're in center, before we travel to the other side, I want you to press your hips forward. Open up your chest, so lift your sternum, look up, and And then send the hips all the way back to your child's pose. Lengthen through the arms. Now inhale, lift your gaze, collarbones are open and wide, relax the toes, look forward. And then exhale to sit all the way back. Just a couple more like that. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, sink it back, heavy onto the heels. And we'll go one more, feels so good. Sit all the way back, relax, and then take the hands to the right side of the room. Now you're trying to stretch through that left side. Really reaching as far as you can over to the right, and then maybe resting on that left forearm just so you can rock the hips forward and back at that diagonal. And one side may feel a little bit tighter than the other. Good, now arms are long. We're gonna come back to where we started, right in the center, and then we'll meet in tabletop again. So shoulders go right back over the wrists, your knees are in line with the wrists, and the hips are stacked over the knees. Now I want you to take your left leg, press your left leg straight up to the sky, like you're trying to kick your left glute. Look forward, draw that leg in, bring it towards the chest, and then squeeze to lift it right back up towards the booty, like you're really trying to take the toes almost to the booty. Here's 3, 4, exhale to lift, 5, 6, good, stay with me, 4 more, core is tight, pull the belly button in. Final 3, 2, and 1. Reach up and pulse it out. 10, 9, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left glute is already on fire. Bring that leg in. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Squeeze and lift that right heel up. Lower it down towards the chest with control. Squeeze to lift. Control it on the way down. Let's go 5 more here. Final 3, 2, stay with me, last one, lift and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it all the way in. Now take it down to your forearms to give your wrists just a moment to recover. We're gonna do a fire hydrant. Take your left leg, squeeze and lift it all the way out to the side. Control it here. Bring it all the way back in. Squeeze to lift. Pull it in with control. We're just going to do 5 of these. Last one here. Reach it out and pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in, set it down. Now same thing on the other side. Squeeze and reach that right knee out. Pull it all the way in. Let's do 4 more. Final 2. And 1. Reach it out, pulse in and out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, sit all the way back in your child's pose. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Okay, now I want you to inch your way all the way down to your mat so you're lying on your stomach. Legs are spread apart so that your feet are touching the outer edges of your mat. I want you to take your hands and bring them right in line with your shoulders. Now roll the shoulders all the way up, back, and down. Don't let them collapse forward, okay? Good posture, even though we're on our stomach. I want you to draw your tummy in tight. You're gonna squeeze your seat, start to lift up. So pressing down through the fingertips, head is in line with the spine. Now keep the elbows close to the body, slowly lower it down with control. We're gonna do that again. So it's an inhale as you lift all the way up, and an exhale to control it as you lower it down. Give me 3 more. Your range of motion might look different, so don't strain yourself, just do what you can. Last 2, inhale to lift. Exhale, blow it out. Last one, all the way up. And all the way down. Good. Now we're gently gonna roll over onto our side. So first, I'm gonna start on my right side. I'm gonna take my head and cradle it in my hand, elbows bent. We'll start with our hips stacked. Both knees are bent on top of each other, one on top of the other. Keep this bottom leg bent. We're gonna straighten this top leg. I want you to roll this top shoulder open and back. So focus on that nice, beautiful posture. This leg points and lifts up to the sky, and then reach through the heel as you lower it down. I want you to inhale as you lift and lengthen. Exhale, pull the navel in and lower the leg. Here's 3. Really keep that hip nice and steady. If you would like to place your hand on your hip, you can. We're halfway there. Reaching all the way out from the torso through the toes. And give me 3 more strong. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Final 2. And we'll go last one here. Lift all the way up. Pulse that leg up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little circles like you're drawing around a golf ball. It's very slow and controlled. Squeeze from the pocket, outer glute here. 5 more seconds because I've been talking. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse your circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it just for a second. We're gonna lower it down. Tap that hip if you'd like. Make sure your posture is where you want it. Now take that left leg, that straight leg, point the toes, reach the leg forward and tap it to the ground. Exhale to lift like you're drawing over a rainbow. Take that leg and reach it back. Good. Exhale to lift all the way up and over. Exhale to lift all the way up and back. Good. This one's a burner. Keep that hip steady. Here's 4. 5. 6. Keep breathing. 7. 8. Last 2. And last one here. All the way back. Come all the way to the front. Same series that we did before. Pulsing up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Stay with me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little circles. 10, 9. Point your toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My goodness, reverse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in. Release it. Tap that core side. of your body. So good. Reach down, grab a hold of your shin, pull that leg behind you for a quad stretch. And depending on your flexibility, maybe your hand is just here pressing the leg back. Otherwise, use that hand for some leverage. Full breath. And then set the leg down. Now we're gonna rest our head. We're gonna reach our bottom arm out in front of our chest. I want you to stack your opposite hand on top. So now you see both my knees are bent, my hips are stacked. I'm gonna inhale to rotate and reach my arm across the body. I'm looking back, I'm rotating the spine, and I'm opening the shoulder. Exhale to come forward. Inhale, reach back, look back. Exhale, close the rib cage, draw the tummy in. Let's go 3 more. Last 2 here. And last one. Beautiful. Now I want you to roll over onto your back. Knees are bent. We're going to bring our fingertips down by our sides, so pressing into our mat. You should feel a small space under your low back, okay? So you're in neutral. From neutral, I want you to draw your legs up to tabletop. Shins are parallel to the floor, knees are over the hips. I want you to inhale as you lower. All 10 toes come down. On your exhale, draw the tummy in, get rid of that space under your low back. It's an inhale to lower, like you're dipping into a cold pool of water. Exhale to lift. Good. Starting to warm up our abdominals here. Beautiful, we're halfway there. Here's 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, now draw your knees all the way into the chest. Give yourself a hug with your hands. Maybe you want to rock left to right to massage the low back. Or you can rock front to back to massage throughout the length of the spine. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring your hands back down by your sides. I want you to find Pilates V. Your heels are together, toes are apart. There's a small space in between the 2 big toes. Inhale, drop the knees into the chest like you're in a froggy. On your exhale, use your abdominals, press your legs into extension. So it's an inhale to bend, and an exhale to reach the legs long. Again, you're pulling that tummy in every time you exhale. There's a small tuck in the chin to protect your neck. And we're halfway there. Final 3. Last 2. And last one, reaching all the way out. Now I want you to bend your knees but separate your ankles. Go ahead and grab for the inside of your shins. Depending on your flexibility, maybe your hands are here. Now I just want you to rock back and forth with the feet separated and find that good stretch. Maybe you'll feel it on the inside of the legs, maybe you'll feel it on the outside of the hips. Everybody is different. Just take a couple breaths. Gorgeous. Okay, now I want you to reach your legs forward. The abs should be nice and warm. We're going to send the arms back behind our head, all the way back behind us. Reach the arms back, thumbs are reaching for the ground. Take an inhale through your nose. On your exhale, lift your arms above your chest, contract your core. You're going to nod your chin to come forward. I want you to peel yourself up, 1 vertebra at a time, slow and controlled. And then reach down for the legs to stretch out the back of the spine. Inhale, sit up tall, roll those shoulders back, palms are reaching forward. Exhale, draw the abdominals in, start to round your spine, you're rolling back in space. The slower you go, the more challenging this will feel. Let your shoulder blades fall heavy, and then inhale, reach the hands back behind the head. Exhale, nod the chin to come forward, scoop from the abdominals, peel and lift yourself all the way up to the top. And then reaching down, pulling the abdominals in. Sitting up tall, inhale here, roll those shoulders up, down, and back. Exhale, scoop and roll back one vertebra at a time. All the way down. We're going to repeat that twice. Inhale, take the hands behind the head. Exhale, arms above the chest. Nod your chin to come forward. Scoop and lift all the way up to the top. And then reach all the way down over the toes. Once more, all the way through, we're going to inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, pull the abdominals in, round your back, roll back, all the way back. And then take the hands behind the head. Now we're going to do that again just so that we can come back up to a seated position. Inhale here, exhale to nod the chin. Come all the way up with control, and then reach down over the toes. Now you're going to bend your knees, and you're going to bring your hands out in front of you like you did before. This time, keep your back pretty flat. You're just going to hinge back until you feel those abdominals start to turn on. And when you do, I want you to hold it there. I want you to open your arms on an inhale. Exhale, control it. Bring the arms back in. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. We're going to do that 3 more times. Final 2. And we're going to go last one here. Inhale to open. Exhale to sit up tall. I want you to grab a hold of your shins. Lift your toes off the ground. You're in a tight little ball. And we're going to roll back. Okay, so rounding here, we're rolling back in space just before those shoulder blades touch the ground. And then we're going to roll forward using our abdominals. Not too much momentum. It's an inhale to rock back. And an exhale to come forward. Harder than it looks. Let's do that 3 more times. Last 2. And last 1. Really nice. Now I want you to bend your knees and just start to roll back. So you're going to roll down onto your back. We're going to do 2 more ab exercises. I want you to take your hands behind your head, elbows wide. We're going into a basic chest lift, but it's harder than it looks. If you do Pilates, you know this. Press down through the pads of the feet. Take an inhale from the bottom. On your exhale, curl your torso forward, look down at the navel. Inhale to come back to neutral. Exhale, you're trying to lift those shoulder blades away from the mat, and then lengthen on the way down. Here's 3. Final 5, no pulling on the neck. That flexion comes from the abs. Give me 3 more strong. On our last one, we're going to lift up and hold our lift. We're going to exhale to pulse it out here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release it, lower it down. Keep your arms exactly as they are. Now to finish our ab series here, we're going to take our opposite elbow over our opposite knee. So it's an exhale to reach that right elbow to the left knee. You're twisting from the waistline. Go ahead and set it all the way back down. Twisting from the left. Here we go. Now we're only going to do 3 more on each side. Abs should really be feeling warm. Final 2. This is your last set here. Good, go ahead and release the neck, bring your hands down by your sides. One last thing here on our back, we're gonna do some pelvic curls, start to warm up our pelvic floor. Take an inhale from the bottom of your mat, exhale, zip your belly button up, lift the pelvic floor to the sky, hold the hips high, squeeze at the top, and then roll all the way back down, massaging your vertebra, one at a time. Exhale to lift up, squeeze at the top, and then roll all the way back down. Here's 3. Don't forget to squeeze right where the glutes meet the hamstrings. Lot of good benefits of bridging. And we're halfway there. Beautiful job, 3 more. Keep squeezing, final 2. And we're gonna go last one, lifting up, we're gonna pulse the hips up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the hips steady, send the knees out, and then squeeze the knees in. Inhale to open, exhale, find some resistance. Pretend like there's a band around the ankles, pressing away from the band and then pulling back in. Three more. And 1. Go ahead and roll all the way down. And then find a butterfly stretch. Pads of the feet together. Let your knees fall away from each other to find that stretch on the inside of the hips. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Now we're going to roll over and do our side lying series on the opposite side. So I'm going to go onto my left side. And if you started with me on your right side, you'll join me here. So elbow is bent, we're gonna cradle that head in the hand. This right shoulder is open, and we're gonna pull the tummy in tight. Knees are stacked, hips are wrapped. We're gonna straighten this top leg, we're gonna lift it to the sky, really lengthening from the torso to the toes. Exhale to lower, inhale to lift. I don't care how high you can lift your leg. I care about how much you can keep your hips steady, how much you can focus on controlling everything, and really engaging every little tiny muscle in that leg all the way down. We have 3 more, and then we're gonna pulse it out here. Final 2. Last one, we reach up to the sky, pulse up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.